Oh boy, I've got a lot to talk about this one. So, in 1.20, Shaman was very harshly nerfed, and I feel like it's a topic that needs to be discussed and brought to the greater public because I very much think, along with a lot of other people, I think the nerf was overdone, and I kind of want to explain why. So, this video is kind of there to go over that. In the background footage, you can see me trying to record quality footage of me doing LI, but failing miserably just because Shaman is just genuinely that bad. So, please enjoy the footage while I talk. So, what exactly were the nerfs to Shaman? So, on paper, Shaman got a couple nerfs. It got a 25% reduction to totem heals, as well as a 25% reduction to totem's duration. And on top of that, also a 20% reduction to the totem radius. Um, I kind of want to note that that 20% reduction to totem radius didn't reduce Aura's radius, so it's kind of a bonus, but it doesn't really help Shaman's case, and I'm going to explain why. So out of these nerfs, I feel like the most significant one was definitely the totem radius nerf, and it may sound like it's not, but there's one factor that makes it very important, and the fact that when you use Hall with Shaman, because you usually cycle Aura and Hall around like your totem to avoid attacks and such. Um, when you use Hall, you actually land outside of the totem's radius, and that means you don't really get healed as much. And that also compiles with the fact that you already get 25% less heals, which in my opinion is a pretty harsh nerf to Shaman, especially considering its base defense. So that makes it really crippled in the fight. Now I kind of want to talk about crowd control immunity, or CCI. So if you thought that the totem radius and heal nerf was already the harshest one to Shaman, it absolutely wasn't. And there's one indirect nerf that was worse, and it's CCI. So if you don't know what CCI is, it makes it so that the mobs which have crowd control immunity cannot be knocked back, they cannot be blinded, they cannot be moved with spells or anything. And that means you can't move them with aura, and you can't aura trap them either. And that's really a big problem for Shaman. As you can see here, I'm battling Mummy Board, which isn't getting pulled to the middle of the totem. And it's really making me lose the fight. But keep in mind that I'm using Hadal in the footage, which is a mythic. And I mean, sure, it's by far not the best Shaman mythic, and it's not the tankiest, but still, it should be able to hold better off than this, and it absolutely did in 1.19. I've used it before quite a lot. This just goes to show how bad Shaman is in 1.20. So now I've gone over all the nerfs and how they affect Shaman's gameplay in 1.20. And now I want to go over how Shaman, in my opinion, should be changed to balance out the class, which is clearly way too bad right now. Now, I still agree that Shaman needed to be nerfed in 1.20, but not to this extent. And I think when the admins were, or the developers were nerfing Shaman, I think they didn't just take into account how crowd control immunity affected Shaman's gameplay in endgame. Because basically every single endgame challenge has crowd control immunity, or endgame boss, I mean. I think a big issue with Shaman was just the power of heals. I think heals, or the Shaman heal nerf should sort of stay. Maybe make it like 20% less heals instead of 25%. But then things that definitely need to be taken out from the nerf is the aura radius nerf, as well as I think the totem duration nerf. They're kind of unneeded and just a really big annoyance, as well as the aura radius nerf just being a big hinderer to gameplay. Now, these nerfs are of course way less harsh than the ones that are actually in game right now, and that's just to counteract the fact that Shaman really gets hurt by crowd control immunity. It's a big issue for Shaman, and I think this is what needs to be done to kind of counteract that. This is basically all I have to say on the topic. I just wanted to make the video because I wanted to bring this issue up to, maybe a slightly bigger audience. I genuinely hope the admins and developers actually do something about the Shaman nerf and change it, because in its current state, in my opinion, in endgame, where basically all bosses have CCI think it's worse than Warrior. Warrior actually slightly benefited from CCI, because on CCI mobs, Uppercut and Bash don't knock them back much, and knockback was Warrior's one of the biggest issues. So that's why Warrior's kind of in a better state right now than 1.19. Well, anyway, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be trying to make some more weapon review videos soon. I just need to see how I can balance school and this kind of YouTube stuff. leave a like, subscribe, and also please, give your opinions in the comments on regarding the Shaman nerf and if you agree with my ideas on how to balance out Shaman in 1.20. See ya. Thanks for watching.